We are live. This is the wood. I got to tell you, as soon as you said what 3, 2, 1, go, the train noise started. This is the wood where you get what, Shabisky?
Wooded so good.
Choo choo chug along.
See,
We're joined this evening by a dude with a nasty floor, John Morgan.
A nasty
Your
floor?
room is disgusting.
My
it's
room
like
is disgusting?
Jared's room 2.0, Jared 2.0.
Look at all that shit,
Look at all
man.
the shit.
Oh, man, cuss.
Oh, dude.
What shit?
3 minutes in.
I got.
Dude, we're not 3
Hey,
minutes
you
in.
said it.
We
You're
were
the one that
40
said,
seconds in.
You're the one
Right
that said, look at all that shit. So.
You made it sad though, John. All that shit.
It's clutter. I don't got like garbage and stuff laying around.
Why don't you pick up your room, John?
Clean up that mess, Gene.
Well, the shoes on the treadmill are the shoes that I wear whenever I'm exercising. And then I got documents
John.
How about you
from the
exercise
doctor and my
less and
keys
clean
on
up more, Gene?
Yeah. And all the weights
God.
there I use, and then I got my little like automatic like mop, my little Roomba mop there. That's near the table, and then there's the table that's next to the treadmill that's got like water and hand sanitizer and the remote for the TV.
Army begins. Is that the first installment of your robot army?
Yeah. And then I got 2 dust like air filters in the corner, so it's like and then I got a stack of mail there that I got to go through. And then next to the stack of mail is a scale that I used to weigh myself.
Every little bitty thing. And Shabisky, can you raise her volume, please?
And then that's a chin-up bar in the left-hand corner. And I got some, yeah. Everything is serving a purpose.
I don't think so, John.
You need to clean up that mess, Gene.
Hey, Bisky.
Yeah, baby boo?
Is there any way you can raise Kristen's volume, please?
No, I don't like her.
Because I can barely hear her.
Only
She's
3
talking right
people.
now? Christine, talk.
Shut up. John and Anthony are mean.
Alright, let's see. I'll turn her up as much as I can. I mean, I don't think it turns it up from your point of view, though.
Raisin Girl,
you on your
did you go to-
computer, if you go to her name and right-click her name, you can turn up your own volume of hers. So yeah, go to Discord, right-click her name, and then there should be a volume that you can control yourself. She does need to turn it up though.
I think you're wrong.
No, you go to her name, Raisin Girl, right-click, and then there's user volume.
Your user volume. I got her all the way up.
Yeah, I have her all the way up. She's a bad girl.
I'm naughty.
You're bad.
I think she's using the wrong mic or something.
I think she's trolling us. Talk right into the mic. Put it right in up to your mouth. Go like.
Mike,
I'm ready to go.
I have a new one coming next week. Like the screen is literally.
You shut up
like,
and do what I tell you.
fucking like
man.
some 80s shit.
She
Give
can
me
go
that,
to
I'll try
the...
switch mics. I'll try if I put a different thing on.
Has she gone to the user settings in Discord?
Carry on. She'll just be a little quieter, and I'll fix it shortly.
Why can't you put the mic up to your mouth like I said, Raisin? Okay.
Is that better?
No.
Like I'm serious about like you actually putting your mouth right up to it. I was just trying to test whether you were using the right mic.
What
Can you do that? Can you?
You're a meanie. You're just a.
No, he's serious. No, he honestly get as close to the mic as you can and talk because he's trying to see if you.
Just do some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
It might be a little annoying for a second, but we'll just hear whether or not that's the right mic.
That's what I've been doing, and I'm telling you, I need to switch over. Give me a minute. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
switch over.
right. Switch over. Hurry. We're doing a show. We're live.
My God, the unprofessionalism.
What is her problem?
My disability.
This is
Jane-
homophobic.
Jane, can you beat this disabled person?
God, Chab. You're so violent.
You're
No,
violent.
you're the violent one. That's why I'm getting you to do it. I just like to encourage violence. There's a difference.
Yeah. By the way, I want to thank whoever it was that bought headphones off my wish list for my birthday. Thank you very much.
What a sweetie pie. Oh my gosh.
We need more gifts bought. We also need this Go mates this evening because if we don't make the Go, John Morgan's gonna kill 3 gay people.
Gene, you leave those gays alone. Okay?
Yeah, I'm a equal opportunity contract killer. Give me the money. I don't care what their affiliation is.
If I seen the news where it said John Morgan shot up a McDonald's, I would not be shocked.
Could you?
Why
We
is
do know
that?
someone who
I'm,
I would be shocked about, but I think I would be shocked if it were John Morgan. But there is someone.
No. John Morgan would be the one that would shoot up a McDonald's. Because people like me who scream and yell, and like young Anthony there who scream. We get our rage out. John's always like, I will do this. He's the motherfucker that will put the lotion on the skin and you get the fucking whip again or some shit. I'm telling you.
No.
Because I'm stoic.
You
I got
ain't
a lot of
stoic.
emotional maturity.
You're a fucking crazy psycho bitch.
crazy.
Yeah, you're a psycho.
I don't know. I think it just has to do with my history. What I dealt with when I was younger. I kind of had to be as calm and collected because if I got upset at all, it was used against me. So I've kind of learned to be very, cautious or whatever when communicating with people. I've learned to easily turn my emotions on and off.
Really?
That's some serial killer shit right there.
It is.
I've learned to turn my emotions on and off. Whenever I need to murder, I just turn them off.
Well,
Slice someone's
apparently,
throat.
Emotions or vulnerability?
Yeah, I have seen a psychologist lately, and he did diagnose me with this thing called schizoid personality disorder. And it's not similar to schizophrenia at all. It's only similar in name only, but it pretty much means that you're very
Dumb?
emotionally dull and have a very difficult time expressing emotion. So it pretty much means...
The reason I was trying to do a segue, John, but you just really love talking about yourself. I brought up you being a killer because I wanted to talk about something that happened yesterday. Actually. What?
Dexter New Blood, the new Dexter.
No.
Oh, no.
I was going to talk about the man who got executed in the state of Mississippi yesterday. This is the first execution since 2012. And the man that got killed actually committed the crime here in my county town. And I remember when it happened, it was brutal what he did. Let me explain to you what he did. It's a disturbing story. He went to his ex-wife. He kidnapped her and his stepdaughter. His wife. It wasn't his ex-wife. It was his wife. Kidnapped him, right? Okay. He took him to this little cabin thing. He shot her in the stomach, right? His wife. And while she was dying, he made her watch him rape her 7-year-old daughter.
Did you know gunshot wounds to the gut take the longest for somebody to die from? You bleed out the slowest.
This is that serial killer mentality again shining through, G.
Well,
he just told you this really sad and disgusting thing, and
didn't bother you.
It's
You're
like
like,
he
did
did
you
that,
know
so
that-
it seems like he did that so it would result in her living the longest, so she would die the slowest death as he performed the show.
Yeah, that's right. And the crazy thing is, the police were outside the cabin when he did it. They were scared to bust in. Freddie was going to kill them. They did not realize what was happening. And also, she was the daughter of a police officer.
Well,
The crazy story. And his name was David Cox. He's 50 years old yesterday when he died. He's at the age of 50. It happened in 2010. His court case didn't happen until 2012. And in 2021, he got the deadly cocktail. So yeah, it's crazy. And of course, let me explain. A lot of people know that I used to be a hardcore supporter of death penalty. Still would be if the system wasn't as flawed as it is. But the system is very flawed. So I am not a supporter. After I did, because years ago, Kristen will remember this, I did an episode of the PIMPMUNK show about the prison system. And I did some hardcore investigation into the prison system. And I studied for fucking a month. And I changed my opinion on the death penalty because of that. Now, it isn't because of, I don't want the person to die. 'Cause that's not it. That's not the reason. Because I don't want innocent people to die for a crime they didn't commit. That's the reason. But this motherfucker, I don't feel sorry for. Because he did it. He admitted doing it. He even said he wanted to die for it. But, yeah. So.
well, to me, if I had a choice between dying and spending like 30, 40 years in a U.S. prison, I'd probably rather die.
Not me. I don't want to ever die. If they could give me a pill to live forever, John, I would do it.
Me too.
So if I am, and let me tell you something else. If I'm on like life support and stuff, and somebody tells you, oh, he wanted to pull the plug, they're lying, motherfucker. If you have to plug my ass into a car lighter, do it.
Yeah, one of your YouTube haters is gonna come in and they're gonna like pretend to be one of your siblings or something.
Yeah. But if I do die, John, I want to be my ashes put in chili powder, and I want you to eat the chili.
Oh God!
So I can
I
can come in your ass.
So you can wreck that ass one last time.
I can wreck that ass one last time, baby.
Oh damn! What do you
Look
think
at
about that, Gene? Is that
John, that's a pussy toad right there, John.
You like that, Gene?
I don't think anything of it.
Nothing. So if he like started licking you, you wouldn't think nothing of it.
Do you want me to lick you, John?
You wouldn't think nothing of it.
I think it would be very weird and awkward, and I would not like the feeling of saliva on my skin.
That would be unhygienic, right, Gene?
Yeah. I'd have to take a cold shower afterwards.
I could imagine Gene like as a serial killer, like you'll be like doing something dirty, like to Gene, like butt sex or something, and he'll show up. That's unhygienic, and then he'll stab you.
Yeah.
Well, I still think your impression of me isn't very accurate, Shab. I don't think like your vocals.
That's unhygienic. There we go. That's a little more accurate there. I got it.
You're being pedestrian. Yeah.
People think it's a little too high pitched.
Well, they're liars.
Beardshire said PIMPMUNK's True Crime Podcast. Actually, Beardshire, I actually have thought about doing a true crime podcast. Getting somebody who is serious about it than me and comedy to it, which would be way better than Mr. Baldwin. Wait, just fuck him. Because I'm amazing. Ain't that the truth, John?
You're okay.
Fuck you in the fucking chest, you motherfucker.
Fuck you,
Damn.
Gene.
How would you fuck somebody in the chest?
Cut your goddamn chest open and fuck it.
Yeah,
Have
Gene.
to make
What
the
did you think?
proxy cavity. Yeah.
I'll make a dick hole, John. I'll make a dick hole in your chest.
And then the stomach acid would like radiate your dick.
Oh my god.
What? You don't think ahead? See, I know, like, if I wanted to, like, really torture somebody and do something like that, I know, wait, stomach acid. Not a good idea.
John, I would really enjoy hitting you.
Yeah. Why does everyone want to assault me?
I don't want to put salt on you. I want to hit you.
Assault me. Well, to be fair, they actually found out what was wrong with my arms and legs. I was having a difficult time feeling them. You know what it was?
What?
I did not have enough electrolytes in my bloodstream or whatever. So apparently it was making my arms and legs cramp to the point where I wasn't able to like feel them. So I was thinking it was like a nervous system issue or like my circulatory system. But
Electrolytes are very important.
yeah.
That's why you need
That's
to drink
really-
lots of coconut water, Gene.
Coconut water does have good electrolytes.
It was the same thing with my kidneys. So I was having issues with my kidneys, and apparently that's what was causing like the issue with like the sodium. Like
I like the body armors.
yeah,
Those are good. Those are good coconut waters, John.
yeah. The
John!
coconut water is good in potassium. Or high in potassium.
John!
What's that?
Show us your armpits.
Show us, Gene.
You shave your armpits, John?
Oh, this the standard amount of hair I have.
Dude, you're like it's Pat. You ever thought about that?
You're saying I'm androgynous? Isn't that a SNL?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I get, what was that other one? She's like a Catholic schoolgirl or whatever. When I get nervous, I do this.
Oh, there was a movie made about that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, what was
What,
the
like-
name of it?
What, Saint Teresa or?
No, it wasn't Saint Teresa. The fuck?
Talking about a character on.
Sister something. Are you talking about?
He's talking about a character on SNL still. Like,
Yeah, Bill Hicks. That's the movie Superstar. What the fuck are you talking about?
Superstar.
I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm thinking of.
She's all fucking the tree and shit.
I know what you were talking. You were talking about Sister Act, right? No. Well, no, you're talking about the old Catholic lady that Dana Carvey did. I can't remember her name. What was her name?
I have vague memories of an SNL skit about some nun.
She really wasn't a nun, though. Church lady. I think. Anyway, where's Kristen at? Did she die?
Yeah. She has a disability and she fell. And she can't.
I'm
get
so
up.
sick of her unprofessionalism.
Yeah,
Hey, she's a novice live streamer.
she's a poop head. Yeah, she's not a pro like Gene here.
John, are you saying you're more professional than raising girls? Is that what
I'm
you're saying?
saying everyone who's new to being on live streams, like, all deal with the same kind of like hoopla. So
Blah.
So you're
I'm being
saying you're
modest.
better at this than raisins, what you're saying.
I guess a little bit because I've been doing it a little longer.
Doesn't
I
make
think
you better.
What the hell,
Okay.
Gene? You're talking.
I
about
mean, hell,
I guess it's not.
G-Man's been doing this shit for fucking 20 years and still ain't figured it out.
yeah.
Well, I guess it's not up to me to determine whether I'm good or not.
It sounds like you determined it. Sound like you think you're better than
I
Grant.
don't
Right?
know.
Why you gotta put down raisin like that, Gene?
Oh,
Put her down to lift your own spirits.
Yeah.
and say,
What the
"Man,
fuck, Gene?
I think you guys are straw manning me.
You're a jerk, Gene.
Yeah, I'm abusive.
I like you kind of bullying women. You hate women, don't you,
I
John?
hate raisin and women, right?
Because you already said being a woman is a disability.
I don't recall saying that.
Oh my god.
You said it, John. Why you lie?
I don't know, like women, they don't they don't appreciate me being a nice guy, and they just care about Chads and everything. And God,
Oh, you're one of those motherfuckers that you do hate women, don't you, John? You're not asexual. You're just mad because you couldn't get no damn
He's
pussy.
MGTOW.
I actually
Are you a maggot child?
most of my friends outside the internet are women.
I don't believe you.
I actually get along better with women than I do with men.
I don't believe you.
I believe him.
Shut the fuck up, woman. Nobody's talking.
Okay.
Fucking women.
I think if I was interested in having a committed relationship, I don't think it would be that difficult for me to find somebody to date.
I don't know, John.
And when I was in high school and college and I was dating just to fit in, it wasn't that
You
difficult.
do know that paying for prostitutes ain't dating, right?
I'm aware of that.
They may say it's a date, but technically it ain't dating.
I don't know. All the girls that I dated in high school and college, I'm still friends with them, and I still hang out with them occasionally. So.
You're like their buddy, John. You're not like their man.
And I mean, that's what it was like when I was dating. They just felt that I was like a good friend. They said,
Yeah, well, that's not good, John.
I know, and that's why I don't like dating, because I noticed that I wasn't really that interested. I didn't really care about having a committed relationship. And they didn't like that I didn't call them as often as they'd like, and I wasn't really that like I wanted days to, like 3 or 4 days to myself, and I kind of didn't like having that kind of committed relationship. And I just realized that, you know what, I don't like dating. I don't really want to move in with anyone. I don't want to get married.
You're a bad person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I'd love to see you in a good lesbian relationship, John. I think you are trans.
What?
You're trans. I mean, I don't mean to insult your pronouns, but
I think I'm kind of, I don't know, I think I'm kind of androgynous.
you're not an alien, John.
What are your opinions, Reason Girl?
She don't have any. She's a woman.
Yeah.
Remember, John's disabled.
I don't know. I do seem to get along more with women than men. It's usually guys that are all like combative with me, and that they're the ones that like to get like irritated. I'm a poopy butt face who thinks I know everything.
Well, you are a poopy butt face who thinks he knows everything.
Yeah.
John, has there ever been a time you was on this show where I didn't say something and you'd interrupt me with like some useless fucking knowledge?
Well, I think there's been times where I haven't done it, and I think there's lots of times where I have.
You've done it every time you've been on this show, John.
I'd say every time I've been on, but I don't do it every time you say something.
I didn't say every time. I said every time you're on the show, you do it at least once or twice or 788 times.
What? You don't think some of the stuff information I have to share is interesting?
I don't.
Gina, you gonna let him talk that way about you, dog? G-Dog?
I think Pimp needs to be more open to new experience.
You need to be more open to shutting the fuck up.
Gene, can me and Pimp take turns ramming your anus?
I'm good.
You need to be open to more experiences, Gene.
You
Okay?
know, open them butt
Yeah.
flaps.
Mm-hmm. You might like it more than you think, Jane.
Well, to be fair,
You might
like when you're talking
change
about,
from asexual to gay sexual.
when you talk about like sharing information,
Yeah.
like people are talking about music and they're talking about like, oh, this rapper, that album or whatever. Aren't they discussing information?
No.
So if I'm discussing something interesting about like
Yeah, but you usually like change. It's kind of like it doesn't have anything to do with what I'm talking about, though, John.
Well, I guess when I'm like trolling, it doesn't. So like when I was like sharing all the French facts, trying to be obnoxious.
Trying to share your French fries, John?
Your French fries.
No, but
Give us some of your French fries, Gene.
I don't know. There are times like when I don't know if you want his name mentioned, but like we were talking about like the problem with the two-party system, and I brought up that like piece of history that there was a third party that won once, but it went right back to being a two-party system. So that kind of information is not irrelevant. It is associated with what we're discussing, and it does like present a good point of like how it's very difficult for people to adapt and to change to
You
something
just
political.
did it.
But I'm giving an example of like a time where somebody in particular was claiming that I was sharing that information just to come across as smart when it was relevant to what we were discussing at the time.
Yeah, but that ain't relevant to what we're discussing right now.
Yeah, it is. I'm using it as an example, as a parallel to what you're like criticizing.
We were talking about trying to get in your asshole, John.
Yeah, Gene, when are we gonna get that booty, Gene?
I'm not really interested in.
We don't
That kinda,
we don't mind if
play.
you're interested. We're not worried about that, Gene. We didn't ask you if you're interested. Okay? We just told you what we want to do.
Consent's not that important.
Well, I want to hear more from Racing Girl. You guys are kind of.
Dude,
being a
shut
bit too
up.
eccentric,
You said that she's
but-
disabled. She's crying over there because of you. Okay? You're a mean, sexist piece of crap, Gene. Poor raisin girl sitting over there crying in her bookshelf.
I got into it. I'm in a war on TikTok
Whoa.
because I spoke up on something very important.
Yeah.
There's this chick on there saying that you're not supposed to pronounce it pecan. You're supposed to pronounce it
yeah.
pecan.
A lot
Well,
of-
fuck that shit. It's pecan. It ain't pecan.
Dude, I was gonna tell you, too. So I was surprised that one of the videos I did, it was just like I saw someone else's video and did like a parody on it, and that chick, I didn't realize she had a lot of followers, but she has like nearly 130,000 followers, and she commented on my stuff, putting laughy faces.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
There's this one dude, black guy, who does a lot of food reviews, but he does it in funny ways. And I did a stitch to it, and he actually commented. He's got like 1 million followers or something. He commented the other day. Didn't really do no good.
I wonder if I see
No, and
him.
it's only a minute of upload time.
No, it gets up to 3 minutes for TikTok.
Oh, 3
You
minutes.
can do it for 3 minutes now, yeah.
Yeah, most of the things I've ever done are just these little short 10,
Yeah.
10 20 seconds.
I'm guessing there's a decent amount of like cat vids and animals.
But here's the question, John. Do you say pecan, which is the right way, or do you say it the wrong way, which is pecan?
Con.
Pecan, that's it.
All right, you were about to have to get kicked off the show if you said the wrong thing
What about you, Raisin?
there. She's disabled.
Please, you're participating.
That her mic stopped working in the chat.
She's worse than Hitler. She's basically Hitler if Hitler had tits.
You may need to restart, Raisin, your whole system.
Well, I mean, has she gone in the settings in Discord?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's disabled. She's a woman.
And does it have a device recognized?
I don't know. She'll be back. Chat room. I would like to know. Do you call it pecan or pecan? Because that's just, to me, it sounds stupid. Say pecan.
Type 1 in the chat if you say pecan. Type 2 in the chat if you say pecan.
Which is wrong.
Pecan. Or a peacock.
Nobody says that.
Yeah. Well, Shabisky does.
I'll put my peacock in your
I
fucking mouth,
watch.
Gene.
I watch. Oh, Bill Hicks says pecan. That's good. Yeah, but yeah, that's the way. I don't know. Some people do say pecan. I think the majority of the South says pecan, though. I'm not sure.
People in the South need to learn to be less in the South and more in the North.
Well, you're in the East Coast, John. You're not in the
Yeah.
North.
The Northeast. The North is in the
Yeah, that's true. You are North.
out of the four quadrants. It's the one that actually has North in the title.
Yeah.
Actually.
Actually.
John is capable, not right.
Whoa.
John, Boy doesn't think you're rapeable. Are you rapeable, John?
No.
No.
If somebody tried to rape me, they wouldn't be able to do so.
How do you know?
Because they would be dead before.
Why don't you get your arm all stiffed out, John? Trying to show you muscles?
Oh.
No, I'm just resting it on my desk.
Oh, Gene, you're big and fucking tough, Gene. But you're not big and tough enough. You're not big and tough enough to keep your room clean. No?
I think my room is clean.
It's a big pigsty, Gene. Okay, it looks like
because I
Jared's
had
room. If he
various items
more.
that I actually use, and all the items that are there actually serve some purpose.
We don't know what we're talking about, Gene.
I agree that the interior design, the decor isn't the greatest. I mean, it's not meant to look pleasant, but everything there is serving some purpose.
Or something, Gene. What's wrong with you? What is this? Just admit that your room is a pigsty, Gene. Okay?
How's it a pigsty?
He has some sort of problem. Pimp,
he has a problem. John, why are you a problem?
Why do you have a problem?
Why are you problematic,
Gene,
John?
I don't think I am a problem.
Gene.
You're being problematic, John.
Gene, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Who rapped that? Boom, go.
I don't know.
See, and you make fun of me, Pimp.
It was your mom.
Yeah, you don't even know that was your mom, Gene? That's your...
My mom's dead.
Yeah.
No, she's not. I quit lying. John, that's cruel, man.
It's cruel. Don't be talking that way about my girlfriend, Jane. It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
But we gotta go. We got $100 goal, so please help out. Get us as close as you possibly can. You know, if we make the goal, I'm gonna tell you what will I do? I do know this. Next Sunday, I will be doing a private on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be a private show, birthday party, because that's my birthday next Sunday.
Dude, that's hot.
So yeah.
Are you excited for his birthday, Gene?
Yeah, I guess.
You sound real excited, Gene. You not care about Pimp's birthday?
You don't care about my birthday, John?
Being excited, it's kind of hard.
My dick's kind of hard.
And
his dick's kind of hard, John.
My dick's kind of hard, Gene. And that's why I'm
make it
you right now.
You give him the erection, John.
Oh, Gene. Gene,
why do you
flirt some more?
Why are you such a tease, John?
Yeah, why are you such a slutty tease, Gene?
Why are you trying to show them muscles off, John? You trying to, act all crazy.
Mouse on my desk.
You kind of a bitch, John.
Let me, I guess maybe. Oh my god, I'm showing my muscles.
But you don't have any.
Okay. Well, then how am I showing them off if I don't
we're
got
seeing
any?
more of the mess on your ground.
Yeah, John, clean your goddamn.
Oh my God. You guys are so judgmental.
I love it. It's a pick on
You're
to the extreme.
you're a mother clutter, John.
What? I live in a small house. I'm only one person, and I live in a very coveted area.
She lives in an apartment, John.
No, it's a townhouse.
Oh, and Santa.
Well, there is a
Mr.
different.
Fancy Pants.
He's fancy.
I mean, there is an upstairs and a downstairs and a basement and a kitchen.
Ooh.
Look at you, Gene.
You got a kitchen.
Living it up like Shani and Rev over there. Damn.
Don't think a townhouse is that impressive. I think it's.
Well, my house is in town too, John.
Yeah.
And I have a 3-bedroom, John. 3 bedrooms.
One bedroom townhouse.
See, I got 2 more bedrooms than you do. You bragging fucker.
Yeah, but I bet the house, the pricing in my area is probably a little higher than yours.
Well, I would imagine because nobody wants to live in Mississippi.
I live in a very, very fun area. There's a lot of places I can.
You have a nice house, but it's costly for this area anyway. It's kind of costly, but I do have a nice place. I got a good yard, and I live in a nice neighborhood. There's all rich folks around me. I actually live by a mansion.
I got a front porch and I got a back. It's kind of like a deck, pretty decent size. I can fit a small table.
All 3 of us have dicks, John.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have a bird bath on
2
my
of
back
us.
deck.
Not sure about
And maybe I should try to film it. And I got a bird feeder and some squirrel feeders, and I got all my little, like, I guess, pet birds and squirrels.
They're not your pets, John.
I don't know. Some of them have gotten very.
I like
This
how
one.
it's
one
like a
dove,
little
she-
kid like looking at animals running around out
What?
like in the wild. That's my pet. That's my
Well, there's
pet.
a dove that built a nest.
See that
86
bird?
pets.
See that
Like in
bird?
my
That's my
door frame.
pet.
When I walk into the kitchen, the dove's there every morning in her nest.
Well, John, I got about 18 woodpecker pets outside.
And,
We do have
if
a
I
we
sit
have a lot
outside
of
on my
woodpeckers.
if I sit outside on my back porch, the sparrows will actually like fly up and like hang around me. They'll hang on the porch railing and everything. And
Well, I have a lot of woodpeckers that live out in my area with the trees. We got a lot of trees around here.
That's cool that you have that many pets, Pimp.
Yeah, I got 582 pets. I got squirrels and worms.
We
I
can
got
have a
pet worms.
woodpecker for the show.
Yeah, I got a bunch of woodpeckers. I named them all too.
during the spring, like I'll get like little bunnies that lounge around in my yard, and then the squirrels will run up and fight with the bunnies. They'll run up and chase the bunnies away.
Well, John, I
Squirrel-
think you're
squirrels
mad.
aren't really-
Now,
aren't
do
really
you,
that nice.
do
What?
you live in a Disney cartoon?
No, I just
Sarah, you're out in the yard dancing and singing with the fucking bunny rabbits and doves.
no, I'll sit on my back porch, and I got the bird feeder like next to my table, and they'll the birds come and hang out at the.
Oh, you're jerking off doves, John?
Yeah, when I look out at the backyard, it's a fun hobby, like bird watching, squirrel watching.
Bird watching is fun. I used to think it was so fucking boring when everybody, but actually I'm getting into birds because we've got a lot of birds around here today, and I'm actually starting to get into like really into woodpeckers because we have a lot of woodpeckers. So it is interesting, and you know there's a It's a big community too. The bird watching community. It's huge actually.
Yeah.
And they actually have a thing called the Big Year. Did you know that, John?
Oh no.
That's when they do this like how they can't like count how many birds they've seen and spotted. And it's done on an honor system. Like they can just say they seen the bird and you can get down in the records. But that's bullshit because people lie.
Yeah, human beings lie all the time. It's human nature.
That's like golf, dude. You know, golf's on the honor system. Did you know that, John?
No.
Yeah, John. It is, John.
John.
John. John.
You know, in court, it's under the honor system.
Do what?
You're not supposed to lie under oath. So when you're in court,
Nobody's ever lied under oath, John.
yeah, they have.
No.
People get in trouble lying under oath.
No.
Dude, you speaking of court, dude. If you've been trying half-ass keeping up with this circus of the Kyle Rittenhouse trial,
Oh yeah.
that shit that's fucking just a bunch of shit. That whole trial's a bunch of shit. I believe the prosecutor was throwing that shit. I mean, I really do. But anyway, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna talk. Where the fuck is Raisin Girl? Why the fuck ain't she back?
She said she had to restart it or restart her computer.
This is why you do not talk to women much because they fuck up everything.
I mean, do you know where the stereotype of women being bad drivers came from?
Your mama.
Them driving badly.
No, it's because it used to be where it was only the men that were expected to work. So originally when cars started to become a common like item or household item, it was the men that would usually drive to work and they'd have one car per household. So usually the women had less time behind the wheel than men. So they weren't as adept at driving. So it had to do with how sexist society was. So it was just a product of the times and the fact that women weren't really allowed or expected to work. So they didn't have a need to drive as much.
Hey, John, you did that again.
Did what again?
What we were talking about earlier.
You brought up women.
I didn't put women drivers.
Yeah, but you brought up like
Nothing was said about women driving.
you joked about like you made a like women being incompetent kind of joke and
then you brought up women driving.
okay.
Beat
John,
him up,
you-
Gene. Or I mean, beat him up, Gene.
Just
Pimp.
moving the
Beat each other
conversation
up.
along.
By the
Fight.
way, we want to thank Trip for the thumbnail.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did. Did you see the new thumbnail?
Yeah, he's been sending me lots of different stuff.
Yeah. I think he wants my body.
He wants our buttholes.
He does. But yeah, he did one or a couple, and I used one of them for tonight.
Yeah.
Did you see it, John? Did you see the glorious work of the Trip?
Who's Trip? No, but yeah. I think it's okay.
You can't compliment Trip, John. You
What's your
got
problem?
issues.
Gene.
Complimenting people's art.
You're a son of a bitch.
You're a son of a bitch.
It requires me to see like positive things in other people, and then I don't know. It takes away from my ego. So I don't know.
I looked at the clock just now and I was about to say, damn, we're 46 minutes past the second hour. And I didn't say that, but I realized we started late.
Yeah. Gene.
That's all John's fault that we started late.
Yeah,
Why did you do that, John?
You're a dick, Gene.
felt like it.
Run 10 laps on your treadmill.
Yeah, I'm good.
You do what I say, Gene. I don't like this new Gene attitude of not listening to me. You used to listen.
Why do you have a bad attitude, John?
Yeah, what's your problem, Gene?
I don't
I'm your
think I have much
boss.
of an attitude.
Gene. Okay?
No, you're my
Damn
boss.
boss. Okay, get used to it.
I thought I was the one paying your paycheck, Shab.
Paying my paycheck? Only when I let you suck my dick, okay, and give me money. Sometimes
Hell,
I don't
John.
want my dick to smell bad, you know.
You told me I was the only dick you was sucking, John. What's up with that?
Anyway, Pimp, I brought my PS4 downstairs because Shab wants me to play that brick game.
You see what he's doing, right? You see that, don't you?
He's
I don't
sexually
like this
harassing
conversation.
us.
No, what he's doing right now, see, he promised to buy me one for my birthday, and then he's like, "Oh, I brought my PS," and because he knows he ain't bought me one. That is shit. That's a shitty thing to do to somebody,
He's a
John.
jerk. He's a Nazi jerk.
I'll
Show
get
That
you
was
one
a-
in like
Turkey thing to do, John.
I'll get you one in like a week or two. I got all these.
My birthday's over in a week or two, John.
Almost Christmas. Of course.
No, you gotta give me a birthday present and a Christmas present, John.
I don't remember agreeing to that.
Actually, last year I wanted to do this, but this year me and Sebastian gotta get together and figure out how to do some kind of Santa thing. With, PIMPMUNK, Secret Santa, some Dirty Santa, some shit, I don't know.
Am I going to get a Santa?
You may. We gotta figure it out what we're gonna do. And we gotta make audience participation with it, too.
Santa might put a present in your box, Gene. You never know.
Yeah, John.
You want Santa's present in your box, Gene?
No,
We're gonna
there's no
start a
such as
thing.
Santa Claus.
Next year we're gonna start a thing, John, called Morgan Mania.
Whoa.
Morgan Mania.
Yeah, Morgan Mania.
Moron Mania?
Draven's Crypt said, "Hey guys."
Howdy, person.
Howdy, partner.
No, Draven, I sense and with my powers that Draven talks like this. What's up, guys? How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
That's how Draven talks. He talks, "What's up, man? How you doing, Morgan? Dude, how's it hanging, bro?"
Draven a dude? Well, the thumbnail looks kind of like a more feminine character.
Oh, whoa, John.
Whoa.
Well, it's a cartoon character, so.
Whoa.
Don't be he's a Zimzer.
Can't believe you said that, Gene.
Well, I'm the one wondering exactly what their gender is.
You're a
You're the
bad
one that
person,
assumed that they were a guy.
Don't you remember? I was in your stream. No, I don't remember. You talking to I was on one of my streams? Maybe. I used to stream a lot of people, but I have a horrible fucking memory. If it hasn't been in the last year, I probably don't remember you unless we talk a lot. And that's true because I have bad memory.
Yeah, Crazy Renee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I remember you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Draven. My lover.
I love
My companion.
Ah, that's beautiful.
I was joshing you, babe. Who says that these days? Is Void from the 40s?
I think you're being too judgmental. Person's choice of words, Pimp.
Did Void travel from the 1940s to here to say, "I'm joshing you"?
I'm joshing you, bro.
Nobody fucking says I'm joshing anymore. You don't say it anymore.
Whoa.
Well, anyway, Pimp, you want to tell me more about this Morgan Mania?
What's going on with this? Because I've seen a couple people talk about. I haven't streamed with you, man. I seen somebody talk about this on Twitter, and now you're talking about it. What is going on? Because I thought about me and when have I told G-Man off lately? I don't understand what's going on. It's been a while since I interacted with G-Man. Did somebody upload a stream or something from the past?
I saw Drees or
Did
somebody.
Drees upload a stream with me or something?
I saw you in the thumbnail, so maybe and it was something about G-Man and everybody fucking on, showing like people fucking on G-Man or something like that. So maybe they showed a clip of you from a while back.
Oh.
Oh, it was
Black guy. Well, that is Drees. That is Drees.
Okay.
I always think of the Half-Life character G-Man.
Huh. Well, I didn't know. See, like I said, I've seen a couple people mention that, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I'm Gene.
I'm Gene.
Gene, you ready for more Minecraft?
No, we're not ready for Minecraft.
Wants me to play the brick game.
The brick game.
Nobody's ever going to play Minecraft again.
It's the greatest brick game ever.
To be fair, like those games, it does seem like you got to invest a decent amount of time, and I don't really have a lot of time to.
Oh yeah,
really,
Gene. You just
what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Gene?
He doesn't have any time to spare, pimp. Okay, he couldn't possibly play a video.
Gene's a bad person.
He's a bad person.
A lot of those games that require you to like spend like 40, 80 hours to get something out of them. And there's all these different games you're playing where all of them have like 40, 80 hours of commitment. I mean, I don't really I do like work a decent amount of hours a week, so when I do have free time, I got a lot of other hobbies.
That sounds stupid, Gene. Okay. All right, I don't follow your logic, Gene.
Oh.
Doesn't make sense. Tell him, pimp.
Yeah, if only I had a job where my job was playing video games and streaming them online.
See, then you'd understand me.
Yeah.
You joik. You want to fight about it?
But to be fair, I do think video games are getting way too fucking long. I do think they should probably make shorter games.
You Trubisky.
What?
It seems like you're trying to bully Trubisky.
Yeah, are you
bullying? I'm not bullying Chad, but I'm saying that I do think gamers are getting older, and a lot of people don't have a lot of time. Like games like Skyrim, where it's like there's 40 hundreds of hours of gameplay. I mean, games on older consoles like the PS2, there are a lot of games where it's like play the game for like 20 hours. And
I mean, technically, I don't know much about games, right? You know that. But however, I will say this: as people get older, they're actually more patient.
Yeah, they're more patient, but they have less time available, and games are getting longer and longer. I mean, that is something where they're releasing games that have like hundreds of hours of gameplay and stuff. And
saying older, as people get older, they get more patience to play games like that, and they don't. That's what I'm saying. They're not in like a rush to finish it.
Require a lot of patience. I mean, the way games are designed is
they don't.
Oh no, like that's why kids with like ADD and stuff don't have a difficult time playing them. And in fact, they're kind of bad for kids' attention spans because they give you quick rewards. It's go over there, get that, and games are constantly providing you with those quick like dopamine releases.
John.
So
Skabibi's got a good point. He says, "Oh, he has time for pedantic podcasts, but not his friend's game."
Yeah, which is like once a week.
Occasionally, once
a week.
Rate me and make me do these 5-hour-long streams. And then and then at the end, you flick me a quarter and say, "Oh, have a good day, chap." It's fucked
plenty
up.
Of money during those streams.
It's fucked up. What I have to go through.
I don't even make one stream a week. Sometimes I gotta skip a week or whatever because
That's what I have to deal with every week, pimp.
Bad job. By the way, it's almost an hour. What do we do, Shabby?
We E-Demand.
When we tell you to give us money, you do so in the description below. There's links to a Patreon for wood. $5 above, get your movie night with us and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what day we're going to be doing the movie night next month, but it'll be a day, I promise.
Oh, can I pick the next movie?
No,
Why not?
because we're going to be, we do themes.
Oh.
And next month is Christmas.
Yeah, I got a good Christmas movie.
Yeah, Die Hard.
Oh, everyone's seen that.
Yeah, but John, you be picking some shit like Nazi
thinking-
Christmas and shit. I don't watch that
Merry
shit.
Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
No.
What? It's a very, very uplifting kind of film.
We actually may watch the Goonies. I mean, not Goonies, but it's the Goonies is a good movie, but
Passion of the Christ.
no, Gremlins.
What about Joe X Noel?
I don't know that one.
It's about they declare a ceasefire in World War One. Like
Hey, John, you want to get all depressing?
I don't think the movies I pick are depressing. They make you really think about life and appreciate like your current like status and everything. You got food and clean drinking water and
I don't.
got high-speed internet and everything. And
I don't.
Well,
This shitty connection.
have-
What are you talking about?
I have all those things, and when I have like Netflix and PlayStation,
Oh, look at him
and
bragging
shit
more.
like that.
Was he
What?
bragging on his house? Now it's high speed internet and shit.
Doesn't like every
Yeah.
American have a damn PlayStation? Like how many?
Oh, I don't, because you will buy the fucking one.
There's like tens of millions of PlayStations and Xboxes and stuff sold. These are
John.
old appliances in the.
I literally had 2 English peas for supper. 2 peas.
Oh, he ate 2 peas.
I actually had a salad for dinner.
But to be fair, don't you think those kind of movies where, like, you laugh, you cry, those kind of like period piece films where characters go through all these different hardships and it really
I like movies like that, John, but I don't know if it's good for like me and Shad to do funny commentary and stuff through a movie night with the patrons. I don't know if that's the kind of movie we'd want to throw out there, John.
Well, when I choose those movies for my audience, they seem to like it.
Yeah, but John, you don't have an audience.
I think I'm getting a decent amount of viewers on my streams.
They don't like you, John. You got hate viewers.
Oh God, you're so negative, Tim.
Yeah. You're like G-Man. You get viewers, but it's hate viewers. They're there to pick on you, bully you.
Maybe.
I'm joking. Raisin Girl's finally coming back in.
Raisin Girl, PIMPMUNK's bullying me. He's telling me that all my viewers hate me.
That's it for Mike's one. Okay, I heard her.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Pretty good, too, actually.
Yay.
Could be a little louder, but you're good.
Louder, louder, louder. That loud enough?
Yes, good. Now, John's being a dick is what's happening right now.
What?
You talked about my mama.
You did what now?
He insulted my mom, dude.
I think Raisin Girl, you can go back and watch the stream, and
He said your mom is a slut.
I can guarantee you that didn't happen, Raisin Girl.
Oh, my mom is. I thought he was talking about your mom. That's fucked up.
Oh. Not your mom. He said my mom. And then he made fun of me being poor.
Well, that's just mean.
Did you not make fun of me being poor, John?
I don't think I did.
You said everybody's got a PlayStation.
That's hyperbole. I don't literally mean 100% of people. I mean a very large quantity of the people within the states.
I don't believe in hyper-bulls.
Hmm.
Because bulls don't drink coffee.
Maybe they do like coffee. I don't know.
I like
Howdy.
coffee.
Do what, Raisin?
I like coffee.
Well, you full of bullshit. You're not a bull.
How do you know?
Yes.
My dog, my old dog Willie, was a bull terrier.
No, Willie. That sounds like a movie. No, Willie.
And he would drink beer. He would drink soda. He liked soda, and he would drink anything. And he would just like kind of slurp it up and look at you and wag his tail. And my other dog Schultze, she was like a mixed breed. She was a very picky eater. If you put like soda in her bowl, she would just look at it and wouldn't drink it.
You're not supposed to feed your dogs that kind of shit, though.
Well, I was experimenting. And I didn't give it to them on a regular basis. I just did it,
Abusing your dogs, John.
I just did it once or twice.
He gave his dogs crack? What?
He
Yeah,
fed
sure.
them chocolate bars and shit.
What the hell's wrong with
Yeah,
you,
I
Gene?
really wanted to see if dogs were legitimately like allergic to chocolate, and I was too lazy
I-
to research it online. So,
Our dogs eat chocolate, to be honest with you.
I hope
Well,
you
they
never
should-
have kids. He'll be like, oh,
I'm gonna
I
feed
wanna
my kids
check-
bleach to see if it
yeah,
actually
I'm not-
does.
is this really
like,
bad for them to drink?
Is cyanide
Right.
really?
Heck, wait until 2 to give them honey. Let's just find out the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them a mouthful of cinnamon. See if it has those.
I didn't get to finish my damn shit earlier. Do the Patreon thing, watch the movie, because John interrupted me doing my shill again. He always does that. You interrupt me doing my shill, John, because I talked about the movie, and you go, let me pick that. And fuck up my whole shill. Anyways, there's also a link to Streamlabs and a link to PayPal. Please help me get as close to my goal as possible. Also, there's an Amazon wish list. If you want to buy me a birthday present, my birthday's next Sunday. If you want to buy me a birthday present, 28 days of PIMPMUNK is still being celebrated. So please do something. Anyways, that's it. Tomorrow on the show, is Marshall coming on the show, Raisin?
He hasn't answered me yet, so as soon as he lets me know, I'll let you know. And if not, did you want me to see if he wants to come on like a different day next week?
Yeah, he can.
Cool. Because did you see about his announcement that he just made?
I did not.
He is leaving the persona of Marshall Manson and pursuing new creative endeavors. And I think it's awesome. That's why I figured it might be cool to have him on to talk about that.
He don't need to do that.
I think it's amazing.
I think he's a bitch. I think it's a bitch move. No, I'm joking. That's cool. If that's what he wants to do, that's cool. I'm going to be leaving the persona of PIMPMUNK.
What are you going to be?
My new name's going to be Short Stack Willie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a blues singer from now on.
Name after my dog Willie.
Suck a dick!
What? Suck a Willie.
I don't like you. My goodness.
You don't let him talk to you like that, Gene?
You know, bull terriers are the largest breed of lap dog.
See, John, you do it. You did it again.
Well,
What
I
if
did
you
that-
like an Irish wolfhound to sit in your lap?
I wasn't talking about that.
Well, you mentioned Willie, and then
No, you did. I didn't mention it.
no, you said a character.
Why are you
Willie,
talking about his Willie?
And
I
then
thought you didn't
I,
like that sort of thing.
Short Stack Willie. Didn't say anything about no goddamn bull terrier.
yeah, but then we were previously talking about my dog, so I brought
7
that up again.
minutes ago.
Yeah, and then like my dog's name was Willie. And then that led to the joke of suck a dick and suck a Willie, and then I wanted to troll even more by bringing up some trivial fact. It's improv. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to participate and move the stream along.
Gene does improv. Pimp.
Mood
Well,
Did
riding.
you not know that?
I'm
Jim
attempting.
needs to improve.
I thought this live stream was supposed to be improv, Shab.
I
I thought you were a seasoned streamer. What happened to that? Why are you sucking, man?
Hey, what the
Why you
hell?
sucking?
I never said I was a seasoned streamer.
Raisin's way better than you.
Yeah.
Sure.
This stream, she's been doing way better, and she's barely talked.
Listen to how I got a new mic, and I don't even have to make you listen to me type.
What you eating, Chad? Lasagna?
Nah, poop.
Nom.
Shab has like a shit fetish.
Yeah, I mean, like, why else would I be eating it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you want some, Gene?
No. Not my thing. Not my cup of tea.
Dude, you got some problems though. If that's your shit's blood. It got blood in it.
It's okay.
Is that a burrito?
Yeah, it's a burrito.
You're eating it with a fork?
Yeah, I mean a wet burrito. Yes, you have you ever had a wet burrito?
Shab, stop doing
Yeah.
life correctly.
Why are you eating wet burrito? Why did you wet on it?
Because it gets me excited when it's wet like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody calls it a wet burrito, by the way.
What?
It's wrapped like that
What
so
do
you
you
can
mean
eat
no
it
one
with your
calls
hands.
it a wet burrito?
They call it a not dry burrito. My God.
Any burrito not from 7-Eleven should be, not dry.
That's true. You get burritos from a lot of taco stands on street vendors and
I
shit.
think it also just depends
Oh,
on how
hell
you want
no.
it.
You gotta get that good shit from
Sometimes-
the street vendors.
Sometimes I like a wet burrito. Sometimes I like it dry.
I like them dry.
Either way, it's a burrito. It's wrapped up like that so you can hold it with your motherfucking hands.
Well, not a wet
Yeah.
burrito.
What did you do? You poured shit all over the top of it?
That's
what
what a
he's
wet
talking
burrito
about.
is.
Yeah, that's what a wet burrito
It's when they put a burrito down, then they cover it in red sauce or green sauce.
Yeah.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
Ew.
What's ew about that?
Just eat a fucking enchilada.
Just eat
It's kinda-
just eat a wet burrito instead of an enchilada.
No, it's like a ghetto enchilada. Get the fuck out of here with your ghetto enchilada.
It's kind of a fat enchilada, what it is.
It's just a burrito with the sauce on the
It-
outside instead of the inside. That's all it is.
Sauce on the outside.
It's an overweight enchilada. Is what it is.
Listen to this white chick talking shit about Mexican food. This is fucked up.
That you clearly don't know how to
Mexican-
eat.
Shab, Mexicans.
What do you
can
mean?
be
How am I eating it wrong?
You should make
Shabisky.
yourself an enchilada and quit being lazy with your messy wet burritos.
jeez. Actually,
Shab, a
actually,
decent percentage of Mexicans are white.
actually,
Actually, though.
Hold on.
Shabisky, you are probably more of a Tex-Mex instead of Mexican.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
I don't know.
The American version of Mexican food. Because a lot of real Mexican don't serve this kind of stuff you buy in Mexican restaurants around here. Like chimichangas and shit like that.
Yeah, but Shab, Mexican
Oh
is a
my God.
nationality. It's not a race. It's not an ethnicity.
Can you stomp on his forehead for me, pimp?
I would love to.
Please.
I'm gonna pour
Done.
salsa and cheese on you and call you a wet Shabisky.
Whoa, that's racist. You stop it. Okay,
No.
that's fucked up. You hear that shit, guys?
Shab,
But they are called wet burritos. But most of the time, like burritos, if you get on for street vendors are like that. They don't really serve them like that. But like restaurant food, they do serve. A lot of restaurants do serve wet burrito. Like Mia Pueblo's around here does that. So yeah. But we've got so many goddamn Mexican restaurants here. It's there's actually places where they call like there's like areas they call Little Mexico's, like 2 or 3 Little Mexico's around here. So there's a lot of Mexican people in here, in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a big Latino population.
You're lying.
One of the richest people around was a Mexican guy. He owned a chain of restaurants. And he built this fucking mansion. I mean, goddamn, it's got fucking guest houses and ponds and all kind of shit. Then he got arrested and sent to prison for like some kind of financial crime, embezzlement or some shit. And they took the house and everything.
Sounds like he wasn't good enough at properly laundering the money and avoiding the IRS.
He should have been a better embezzler.
He should have been a better embezzler.
Should've
Yeah.
taken advice from me.
I should have, John.
Yeah,
We know you're
that's why-
embezzling Baltimore's money.
Yeah, that's why I don't play a lot of video games. I got a lot of money to embezzle in my free time.
You do know this shit's public, right?
Hey, I'm being facetious.
I'm just saying. This shit goes out there on the internet. And,
Hey, I got nothing to hide.
hey,
Even if I was guilty, they wouldn't be able to find anything.
I love you, man.
What did Gene
You
say?
kill a camera.
Yeah, so.
Crazy. My God. Fuck, you're unprofessional. Hey, have you never heard of makeup?
Can't
No,
hear you, Ray.
Now we can't hear you. My God.
I have a button to press. I've
Now
been
we
using
can
press
hear
to talk.
Okay, we're pressing the top. I want to press your button.
Oh.
Not sexually.
Boring.
Gene.
You're married. I cannot flirt with you. You're a married lady.
Yeah, none of that. Not allowed.
I thought married was your type.
Oh, you motherfucker! You send them. See,
It's not fun when they're single.
now, John. There's a thing about. Oh, see, I had a history in my younger days. In my early, I used to. Oh, I used to target married women. For some reason, I don't know why I did wrong things. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of wives, but none of them were mine.
Oh, one.
Well, yeah.
Marry multiple women that you're cheating on, and you got to play a game where you try to make it so none of them are aware of the different spouses that you're cheating on them with, and then you also have to try to date other women who are married and have affairs with them, and see how many different people you can have affairs with.
You
know
want
what,
to be a
maybe-
swinger?
Yeah, maybe I should start like dating again. This sounds interesting.
He's gonna start a swinger community.
Yeah.
Sounds
Dude,
like
I tell you what,
a fun hobby.
I'm kind of proud of all the weight I'm shedding. I'm shedding weight faster than a motherfucker, boy. I'm kind of. Anyways, I just noticed. I looked at the camera. I was like, "Damn, Pepper looking sexy."
I got a lot of weight I gotta lose.
You got a lot of ass you need to suck. And we have no tip shit? That sucks. Why ain't we had a tip? Why the fuck is John Vega not being my friend no more?
I blame Gene Moron. He scared off all the tippers
I think
Yes.
so.
with his random damn facts. And his pedantic bullshit about Mexico. Okay?
What is the sure, Shad? I mean,
That's it.
don't
Shut
you
him
know
up.
that?
Shut him up. Somebody
Don't
shut
you
him
know
up.
an Asian can be a Mexican?
Tell him to shut up.
What now?
Yeah.
Shut up.
What?
I don't know. I was told to tell you to shut up,
He
so I did.
He ruins jokes.
You're jumping on the bandwagon.
And he smells.
I'm a bandwagon jumper.
Hurry, Reason. Jump on my bandwagon. Let's go.
Yeah,
Go run over
John.
Gene with the bandwagon.
Don't run over Gene with the bandwagon.
Oh, we ran him over. Whoops. Hold on. Let me back up. Just Make sure you know.
I just scratched my back with a fork.
Oh, that's being resourceful.
Yeah.
It's like in The Little Mermaid.
That's
She had,
exactly
like,
what it was making me think of immediately.
yeah, the knickknacks, and she thought the
She
what is
thought
it,
that was
fork
for combing your hair,
Dingle
Yeah.
right?
hopper. It's called a fucking dingle hopper.
And she used it for combing her hair, didn't she?
John, you like my tickler? That's my bald and pussy tickler, John.
That's hot. Do you want him to tickle your balls with that, Jane, and see if you like it?
No, I'm good.
So you don't like
Look at John, look at it's hypnotizing. Look. You want it, don't you, John?
So I pimp like cut off like a piece of like a mop and taped it on his chin.
a piece of a mop.
Yeah,
Wow,
the end of a
Gene.
mop.
It's like foam the way it jiggles.
Yeah.
John's a bitch.
It's like Jello.
You're mean. Don't be mean.
Gene was just
Well,
calling his
John-
beard a mop.
Yeah, John was just insulting my beard, actually. And he compliments my beard, John. Why do you insult it?
Yeah, Gene.
jealous.
I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous. I can't grow a beard.
The most complimented beard in America. John.
Explain yourself, John.
I need some tips, John. Make them tip, John.
True. I think maybe there's other. I think you're making an assertion, Pimp. I think maybe there's other well-known. I mean, I guess beard. What would you call it? Beard models out there.
Beard models.
Beard models.
I got to buy Thanksgiving
Beard
dinner,
stylist.
John. Make them tip. I ain't got money for my Thanksgiving dinner, John. Make them tip. Make them tip in there, John. Do something glorious.
If everybody, I'm gonna. Oh, look at Shep's cat.
For every tip, Raisin will bounce her boobies. For every tip.
If you guys tip and meet the goal, I'll do some.
Better.
I'll do some patron streams this week because I've been neglecting my patron.
And your patrons don't care about this.
No,
That's not gonna get tips, John.
Heavy.
it's the best I got to offer.
Stick your face in the camera like Trubisky's cat. Be better than Jack, Olive. Be better than Jack.
Be better
something.
than Jack.
No one's better than Jack.
She's being lazy. She's just hanging on my
He's the
arm,
greatest.
purring the
Jack
microphone.
is the greatest. Look at him.
Jack's a bitch.
Your kitty's purring. Are you purring, Jack? You purring?
That's how you know.
I
It's
need to get a
kitty
cat.
time. No. No, not after what we heard you did to your dog. Yeah, you're not allowed to have a kitty. Okay, right, Jack? He agrees. He agrees.
He's gonna get a Bengal cat or whatever he said.
Oh, no.
Fan a cat.
Oh, whoa! Drunken Crow.
John sucks a big fat wiener
What?
with love drunken.
Drunken Crow coming through with a $50 tip.
Oh,
Thank you, Jordan.
John sucks a big fat wiener with love, Drunken Crow.
well, that's sweet.
Thank you, Drunken.
Thank you very much. But
What a sweetie pie.
it is, but the only thing is, I won't get that money till like next fucking Tuesday because he tips to the debit card and I can't withdraw that on Friday. So
Good job, Crow.
no, it is a good job. I'm not complaining. It's just that, that's fine. I'll take it, but I won't get it until next week. It's crazy because I won't be. I can withdraw it tomorrow, but that means it won't come in until like Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. So, John told me he doesn't wash his knickknacks. That's what Drunken Crow said in the chat room. You don't wash your knickknacks, John?
I don't remember saying that.
You calling the man a liar?
When I shower,
When
I
I-
usually do shampoo that area. So
You champ.
What air? He said your knickknacks, John. What are you talking about, John?
I don't know what he's referring to. Exactly.
He's talking about your balls, I'm pretty sure.
You shampoo your balls, Gene?
Well, I got like Axe soap, so I usually will apply it in that area.
Yeah.
Really?
Do you shampoo your balls, pimp? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm just the weird one.
Chad, you got bad hygiene.
No, I normally use body wash to wash my balls, not
Well, yeah,
not shampoo.
I do use that, like the Axe body wash.
You said shampoo though, and it sounds really funny for
Whatever.
the balls.
Look
It
at
sounds like
you be. Look
that's
at
not
you
really being
pedantic.
very pedantic. I think everybody
Yes,
here
it
was
is.
thinking the same thing. Like when we think of shampoo, you think of your hair. So
Yeah.
saying that you're shampooing your balls sounds like you got a big ass fro going on down there or something.
Kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. Uh,
You got a ball fro, John?
Scary.
that's just normal language. Nobody calls body wash shampoo.
Sometimes they call it like body shampoo. I mean,
My kids have shampoo and body wash 2-in-1 things.
yeah.
My mom
Does your
says.
shampoo have Elmo on it?
My mom says shampoo cuter than anybody ever. She puts 2 P's in it. She says shampoo. Shampoo.
Poo.
Shampoo?
Shampoo. I'm like, why you say that? She says, fuck you. My mom cusses like a sailor, by the way. She does.
She's cool.
She is cool. My mom's one. She just don't give a shit, dude. She don't. Not one shit she gives. I gotta go to a wedding tomorrow.
Why?
Because somebody's getting married.
Why?
I don't know, but yeah.
Who would do that? That's dumb.
Yeah.
Weddings are boring.
Weddings are boring. I agree. But this is my uncle brother's getting married tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's cool. The one that we seen before.
Yeah, the one I call uncle brother.
Yeah.
Are you taking your cousin?
Do I?
Jeez.
Not cousin Bubba, but uncles. I got one I call cousin Bubba and one I call Uncle Brother. So, yeah.
No, but are you taking your cousin?
Thank you.
I'm not ancestral. I done told you I would, but all my cousins are ugly. Now, actually, I do have a couple of very beautiful things, but one of them's a bitch.
Straight off.
And I got a very young cousin who is absolutely stunning. She's like 22 now, and I seen her the other day, and dude, that little girl's just beautiful, man. She's sweet as a pea, dude. You know what, buddy?
It sounds like Pimp's like a emotionally abusive, like cousin and everything. Like,
No, I'm emotionally distant cousin. I'm not very family oriented. I'll be honest with you. I don't rob, and the reason is there's a reason behind it. Is because like a lot of my family, older, especially the older ones, were very not good to my mom. So yeah, and at a young age, like I started being like distant to a lot of them. There's a couple of them I'm really close to, like Uncle Brother. I'm really close to him. But he's like my brother. That's why I call him Uncle. Because my mom basically raised him like her son, and me and him are very close to the same age. So and it was a joke for years, Uncle Brother, and that's how I got to call him that.
yeah, my family sucks. Pretty much, I was blamed for everything, and all my cousins and everything all have like failure to launch, and they're all floundering around, taking like 6 years to get a photography major in school. And I definitely am doing a lot better than any of my aunts or uncles, like any of their kids. So, yeah. I don't mind rubbing it in their face and talking down to them like they're definitely the incompetent ones.
Well, see, when I was young, some of my mom's older, like my mom, as there was 2 bunches in my mom's, my mom had like seven brothers and sisters. So but she was. There was like an older half and a younger half, right? There was like 2, and out of the older ones, she's the only one that lives. She's the matriarch of the family now. However, those were the ones that were telling my mom that I would never amount to shit because when I was younger, I was kind of wild, right? I was never going to amount to shit, but yet I'm the one that's never been to prison. I'm the one that that died of drug overdoses and shit. I'm the one that I turned out to be I'm not saying I'm the best, but I turned out to be pretty okay, and a lot of them, their kids turned out to be fucking heathens. And look, don't get me wrong, I was crazy for a long time in life, but from the age of 30 on, I've been pretty damn good. As far as, not being a...
To do it though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like get it out of your system when you're younger, and you're not gonna get in as much trouble if you get caught.
That's the problem. A lot of people don't get that wild hair out of their ass when they're young, and then most people are going to have a wild hair, and a lot of women do this. And I'm not disrespecting
I've
women,
noticed that.
but a lot of women, don't get kind of crazy until after they get older and married, and then they go and
they get told they have to settle down, they have to find a husband, they have to be perfect, and they pretend, and they keep their weight down, and they do all the things to stay perfect, and then they get married, they have kids, their body starts to get a little blown because they had kids. Mm-hmm. They realize they never actually had any fun. Next thing you know, 7 years into a marriage with a toddler, they're running off to the bar acting like a skis again.
Yeah.
Because they didn't get it out of their system in their 20s. That's why, I'm telling you guys, like, personal recommendation only, I didn't even bother having kids until I was in my 30s. I never regretted it, and I never resented them or felt like they took anything from me because I lived I showed my wild oats and did my thing.
Yeah. It seems like I'm joking a lot of times when I say it, but I've said this a lot. Like, I tell you, young people, do your drugs, have some fun, go out, party, get crazy, because you don't want to do that in your 30s, late 30s and 40s. You don't want to fucking live like that because it's a whole lot more dangerous when you're 30s and 40s. You can die quicker. So yeah, just have fun, live a life, then grow up. You don't have to grow up too fast.
Well, exercise a lot in your 20s, so you'll develop a strong heart. So
Daily moisturizer. Can't preach it enough. Daily moisturizer. Not daily makeup. Daily moisturizer.
Yeah.
If you like your face anyway, to last.
Yeah, John. I like your face, John.
Are you trying to say something on my face, Raisin Girl?
Yeah.
What? No, I'm just saying that you should use daily moisturizer. Everybody should. It's good. Your skin is the largest organ on your body.
She's saying you look like a dry ass bitch. Okay?
No, you should use daily moisturizer too, and pimp, and every lady in the audience, and slather it on that body. Get the body moisturizer in. Your skin is a very large organ. You should take care
Use
of it.
beard oil, people.
What kind of oil is that?
It's beard oil.
Beard oil.
Yeah, beard oil.
What's in beard oil? What's it made
Oil?
of? Duh, what kind of oil?
Bird guts. Now, I don't know what the fucking ingredients
Oil
is.
extracted
Coconut
from
oil.
There's different types, so yeah. But I haven't been using it as much. My biggest recommendation, if you're gonna have a beard like this, like long beards, is make sure you get a beard shampoo. A shampoo that's made for beard, because that's why I have the healthy beard I do, is the shampoo. Because I have a pretty healthy beard. And yeah.
Yeah, but it's like gray.
Fuck John. I mean,
What the fuck, Gene?
wow, you ages with me, boy. But actually, I've had gray hair since my 20s, so I started graying very young. And I dyed my goatee for years. I did, but then I was like, fuck it. When I started growing this out, I was like, that's gonna be a lot of dye. So I said, fuck it, and just did it.
Pimp should get a Santa Claus outfit and make some extra money, like ringing the bell outside of like one of the supermarkets at Santa.
They don't.
That's against the law, John.
What's that?
That would be against the law to do that, John.
It is.
To pretend you're goodwill? Yeah, probably.
No, not.
Yeah, John, you do realize the bell ringers are doing it for Salvation Army, which, by the way, if you people have never studied up on the Salvation Army, do it. That's a fucked up religion.
Well, they
They
don't
mean
pay
it.
them to stand there and.
No, they're doing it for charity, John.
Well, I don't
They're
know.
trying to save the world. They're the Salvation Army.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you though, Salvation Army is a fucked up religion. It really is. I didn't know much about it until a few years back, and I studied it because when I was doing atheistic videos, right? When I was doing, I was like, I'm not gonna talk about shit I don't know about. And so I started. That's when I read the Quran and started talking about because there was a lot of Islam discussions back then. And so I started reading and studying up on it, and I came across the Salvation Army, and I started studying up on them. They got some really strict beliefs. They're not good to women and kids. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. Scientology is still one of the most fucked up ones, though.
You know what? Shab and I were thinking starting our own little religion for the Discord servers, trying to encourage people to be more principled, because we agree that people don't really. A lot of people are very inconsistent. Don't really. They're not very principled people, and Shab and I are thinking maybe we should create some tenets for our little Discord communities.
By the way, Xanos, you're absolutely right. They're very anti-gay. Salvation Army is very anti-gay.
Yeah, but gay people, they're wasting the human seed.
You know, one of the religions, actually, denominations in Christianity, really, that is very open is Methodists. They're one of the more open denominations that I have ever come across. Actually, they have women pastors. They're very acceptable to gay community.
Episcopals, aren't they?
I don't know a lot about them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've studied very little about them.
I do believe they support gay marriage. They have women pastors, and they also believe animals go to heaven. I know Catholics.
A lot of some people do that. Yeah. Church of Christ is another fucked up one. I got in a discussion with a Church of Christ pastor one time, right? And he was like, and they don't believe in instruments in the church, musical instruments. And I asked them, why don't they believe in instruments in the church? He said, because they didn't have it in the biblical days. I said, they also didn't have air conditioner, and you have that in your church. And then he was him off, boy. He got mad. But I'm like, I said, they also didn't have AC. And boy, he got irritated. But it's true.
Plumbing.
Yeah. And so, yeah, they're not very logical people, of course. But yeah, from what I've studied in a lot of the certain denominations, I think one of the ones I've come across that are one of the most open religions is Methodist, or denomination. It's not really it's a denomination of Christianity. So, yeah.
The way I look at in modern society with all these religions is I just call it the cult of the blank page, because people just interpret it however they want. It's you don't read the Bible.
Yeah, they interpret the Bible different. Yeah, you've got Christianity is really confusing because you got so many denominations of Christianity, right? You got Baptist, Pentecostal, Church of God, Church of Christ, Catholic. You got all these, and I'm like, God damn, y'all all believe different things, but y'all call yourself Christian.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that call themselves Christian, they don't really know anything about the history behind the religion. They don't really read the Bible. They know nothing about it. And it's just they say they're a Christian, and then it's figurative, and it means whatever your heart wants it to mean. And it's just, I find the annoying thing with those kind of people is that they're not very principled people in general, because the way their brain works is they just believe whatever is convenient for them.
Yeah. And I don't bash religion. No, okay. Here's the thing. When I was a baby atheist, as they call them, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get out there and spread. But after getting older and becoming more patient with people, not all religious people are bad. You cannot do not judge religious people by the internet. Religious people, by YouTube religious people, do not judge them for them. Because look, people like G-Man, he interprets the Bible worse than anybody I have ever seen in my life. He is stupid when it comes to the Bible. I know the Bible pretty well. I've read the Bible a lot. And he is stupid. Now, the Bible's fucked up, don't get me wrong. I disagree with the Bible. However, there is some good things that you can take from the Bible. I mean, thou shalt not kill. Well, you shouldn't kill. So, I mean, there's things in the Bible. But if you have to have a book to tell you not to kill, you're the dangerous one.
My big thing with like religion in general is it's not just with religion. You look at all the ideologies out there. It's like, why confine yourself to this one belief system? Why not explore as many different ideologies and philosophies?
I think that comes from culture, though, right? Yeah. A lot of that comes from culture. Do you want to go ahead, Reggie?
I would have to agree with John. I actually think that I've found things that are more comfortable for me, and explored my own morality in a much more healthy way, moving out of just the lens of Christianity and looking at everything else and going, oh, some of y'all are seeming to fight about the same thing, and it just seemed ridiculous. It gives you a wider lens to look at the whole thing.
I agree. You have to be open, but I think that comes from how you were raised, your culture, about being, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And, luckily, I've said this a million times, said again, luckily, I was raised by a very open woman, right? A woman that had a pretty good worldview. So she even told me, even though she believes in the Christian God, all that, she told me to read the Bible, read these books, learn, educate yourself, and come to your own conclusion. And so luckily I was raised by somebody, but most people aren't raised like that. Most people are raised to be Baptist, to be whatever, and you get used to it, and it's a comfort. It's something to lean on, right? People use religion as a crutch. Most people who become religious are looking for something. They're looking for something, and answers. And that's what when I became religious in my early 20s. I was messed up, right, in my head because of what happened to me as a child and the things that I witnessed. And I was looking for something to escape from that, and I looked into the wrong thing because I got, I listened to people who were good people, but with bad values, not liking gay people and stuff like that. And I always disagreed with that. I always was like, well, I don't care if they're gay. It doesn't bother me. Because I was, like I said, I was raised around gay people. Growing up, my mom's friend was a gay man. So, that didn't bother me. I didn't care that someone was a different color when they walked into church. So I always had disagreements with the church. Even when I was preaching, I had disagreements. And I would piss people off. I heard a dude being racist. So one night when I was doing a sermon in church, I walked down the aisle and stopped by the guy who was being a racist. And I said, if you hate somebody because of the color of the skin, now I believed in hell back then. I said, you're going. I looked at him and pointed. I said, you're going to hell. But even you can take the hell part out. If you hate somebody because of their color of their skin, you're a bad person. So that's what I was basically telling them. And so, yeah, anyway, I don't know why I'm going on this tangent, but yeah.
Well, from my experience, I find that a lot of people my age, they're Christian in name only. It's mommy just told them oh yeah, Christianity, it's a thing. God created the universe, and they never really.
Right, dude.
Yeah, they'll probably go to church twice a year, and what I don't get is when they're brought up with the religion that loosely, but yet they're going to go out of their way to defend it. those kind of people are a lot. Like I
It's
think. What's that?
well, it's like here in the South, right? Very religious area, right? I mean, I literally live. There's a house, right? Okay, there's a house right beside where I live, and then the next building is a church. I'm serious. I live like only a house away from a church. There's a church right, like another church that I can see. So in the South, it's all you know is like church, 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 church. So that becomes part of your culture, and people tend to defend their culture.
But I mean, like where I grew up, that wasn't really like what you're talking about. There's a church everywhere. A lot of these people, it's just they're kind of like they never go to church. They're just told about like Adam and the Eve, the generic Bible stories. And it's just like when you're not really indoctrinated at all and you're just kind of told like, oh yeah, I'm a Christian, you're a Christian, and you're raised with the faith so loosely, yet you go to school and you're taught about just like basic biology, basic chemistry. Like I think the average person should be smart enough to be like, you know what, like things don't add up with this religion. I think these religions probably aren't the like explanation for like how the universe came to be and so forth.
Smart enough, but does that really have anything to do with intelligence, though? Does that not have more to do with emotional intelligence?
I'd say it does.
So. If you're not raised in that perspective, you could never hope. I don't. You could listen to a lot of people's stories, but I wouldn't. I personally, not having had that experience, would never assume that I would know what it would be like to be raised by people who had a faith like that. Like my parents were raised Catholic. They went to Catholic school. I was raised Catholic. I moved to born agains to get away from CCD. That sucked, and ended up in Methodist, which I thought that was funny that you mentioned that, because that was the only place I was actually comfortable, because it was the first place that I spoke to someone who was any position of authority and asked them if one of my friends was going to hell for being gay, and the guy gave me a book that basically explained about like how the Bible, you know, like what the different parts of the Bible that people quote that are anti-gay and what they truly mean, and told me that there's no way that my friend was going to hell for being gay. And I was like, all right, I like this guy. I could be here. This doesn't offend me. I don't know that I ever but I never had like a deep, any sort of faith in a concept of, you know, God the Father or whatever. So it was never something like I couldn't speak to what it would feel like to be raised believing that. Like, because what if your parents had kept on telling you Santa Claus was real? Like, if you believe that, like, can you fault somebody for being raised to believe something? Like, you just trust your parents. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them stupid or even unemotionally intelligent, because you could be extremely emotionally and, you know, intelligent. Like, you know, I just don't.
I don't know if
think that they wash that way.
Like, unless you're, I think, homeschooled and secluded from the rest of society, I think if, like, you go to public school and stuff and you're exposed to, like, other ideologies out there, I think it's asking questions. And that is part of intelligence, is recognizing one's own ignorance, really questioning things.
I agree with that. But you also, there's a lot. It's very nuanced, though. I mean, this whole thing is not that simple. Yeah, it's not as simple as saying... It's not as simple as saying, you know, well, you've read the science book, so you should just choose science. It's not that simple. I mean, it's to you, it's that simple because you are that way of thinking. You have that way of thinking. But we all think different. We all react different. We all feel different. And I do believe that, you know, me personally, I think it is a sense of emotional intelligence. But by that, what I personally mean by when I said that was some people are afraid to, you know, to look in different directions and in different, you know, because people are afraid they're going to go to hell. It's a fear thing, you know. So it's... I mean, it's you know, the brain is a fucking complicated thing. So
I
yeah.
was gonna say, even if you came to some sort of realization, if your family is all embedded in a religion and your friends are, there's a cognitive dissonance. I could only imagine what happened. Like, you're not just seeing what you would, like, you know, oh, this person logically is seeing the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have to look at it and go, oh, if I keep walking into that, then I would be potentially walking away from everything that I know and love. That's a big deal. So yeah, I don't know. I guess my issue is that the way you're framing it sounds really judgmental. And
What, me?
yeah.
How's it
Yeah,
judgmental?
you actually did sound judgmental on that. What? Because the way you said it, like, you know, they're not intelligent enough to realize that there's no God or realize because they don't.
Realize that there's no God. I'm talking about like when people are not really indoctrinated in the faith and they're just the parents kind of like the Christian name only, and maybe they go to church like twice a year. It's like I don't get how those people really cling to the faith
Do
so
they, though?
heavily.
Because it sounds like that. I mean, if you're describing that, then you're pretty much describing me. Like, my parents were Catholic in name only, mostly because if they didn't send me to church, my grandparents would have been pissed. So they made me go because they had to go. They never went.
Yeah, and but how often did you go?
Every Sunday, and for when I was old enough to be in CCD, twice a week. When the nuns pissed me off, I found another. That's why I went to the Born Agains, because they also had a midweek program, so that was an even trade-off. But they got to play volleyball and basketball and shit, so I went over there.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand when, like I said, if somebody is like indoctrinated, like they have parents that are forcing these beliefs down their throat at a young age. But when a person's just kind of like casually introduced to it, like that's one of the things where it's like,
Have you met anybody like that?
Yeah, like when I grew up, it seems like a large percentage of the kids in my area, like was their experience with Christianity. It's like maybe they went to church whenever they wanted. They probably go to church on Christmas and Easter. That's the only time their parents might force them to go. And their parents didn't really have strong Christian views, and they're just kind of told like, oh, there's Adam. They're just casually told about these Bible stories.
Well, let me put my 2 cents in.
Oh, damn.
I can't believe you suckered me into one of these conversations, John.
I'm Gene.
Oh no.
Well, anyway, Void says I'm being bougie, so I don't think he knows what the definition of that word is.
You are bougie, Gene. You're a bougie ass bitch.
How am I being bougie exactly?
I think the
Void?
more specific word is condescending, but I could see why you pick bougie, though. I wouldn't pick bougie with that room like that. You do need to pick that up.
You've got a very cluttered room, John.
Very bachelor. It's not terrible. It's just very
I
bachelor.
live in the city. Usually when people live in very metropolitan
What?
areas.
Look, now you're judging the city. You're saying that city people are messy, that they don't know how to pick up their houses.
Being racist,
John
Gene.
Morgan.
You're mentioning clutter, and I'm saying that usually when you live in the city, you live in a more confined space. When you live in a house in a metropolitan area, it's usually a very confined setting.
You didn't tell me they can find you in your home. This makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Jeez.
That's
Sorry.
semantics.
I'm messing with you, John.
I know.
We got
Smile, damn it.
we got like 10 minutes. We need to finish this goal.
And then Bill Hicks says Gene got his jerk off station.
He does.
Yeah.
Where's the jerk off station?
It's-
Right there.
Right, it's because you got the paper towels. It looks like you got lotion and stuff. It
The
looks like
Clorox wipes.
we all know you don't even play with your winky, but once a year. But it looks like a jerk off station, and it's funny, Gene. It's haha funny.
It's called a masturbation station. Thank you.
Sorry.
And by the way, John, of course you got Clorox. You got to wipe the cum off the desk somehow.
This is hand sanitizer.
Well, that I don't think.
Ouch.
God, that's gotta hurt the jerk off with.
Ouch,
Don't
jerk
use
off a lot,
that.
John. You like pain, don't you, John?
And the paper towels are for
He's like,
cleaning the desk.
he's like jerking off. He's like, this is hygienic as fuck. Ah.
It's some clean pussy.
Oh, I'm so fucking clean right now. Oh, oh,
This cock.
oh.
No, this cock. No.
Wait, you
Be-
don't think
and then
Raisin's
he-
room is
and he hot
a bit
dogs says
cluttered?
dirty and dirty as fuck.
What, with games and books? Or
What's
stuffed
that?
animals? With games, books, and stuffed animals? Or flowers?
That's
So-
got wood behind me.
My room's cluttered because I got exercise equipment.
The books are neatly on the shelf. The board games are up top. I have
What's
a little
not-
jackalope for flavor.
What's not neatly placed?
Board
Like,
games.
the only thing
Yeah,
are
Throw
the
those things
dumbbells.
away.
Dumbbells. Oh, you. Yeah, you do have dumbbells.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
I
jerking
mean-
off dumbbells. Jerking off while you.
And I use them every day, so it's like, what's the big deal with the dumbbells being
Well, if
placed?
you'd be
right-
my friend and come visit me, I could use my board games every day.
Yeah, John.
Oh, Gene.
You live like 2 states over.
Oh my goodness, they're small states.
She's trying to friend zone the shit out of you, Jane. Go hang out with her.
Wait, well, is Two Guns trying to get you to go to that meetup?
You mean the Tool concert that we're going to?
Yeah, like I can't do the concert, but if you guys are doing stuff outside the concert, I'd be willing to travel out.
Yeah, if you wanted to do other stuff, we could hang out too. I don't care. That's cool.
Yeah. We need to set something up because I can't do concerts where there's too much like lights and white noise and all that stuff.
Fair enough. Well, if you find something you would like to do anywhere near the venue, we can.
You'd still be with Tool because he's a Tool.
But he's no Maynard.
I don't like Tool anyway.
Gene.
Shut the fuck
Tool.
up.
Tool sucks.
You suck.
That's my favorite.
You listen to
rapper.
country music. You don't count.
Do what?
I said you listen to country music. You don't count.
I listen to a lot. I am not closed-minded like you.
Yeah.
I listen to very many genres of music. I'm not a closed-minded person like
I
you.
would bet
Razor.
I listen to more genres than you do.
I
Just
bet you
not
fucking
country
don't.
music.
I bet you do not
I
listen to
do.
more genres.
I bet I
you
do.
guys need all meet up in New York so we can watch some Broadway.
That would be cool.
Ew.
I'd be down with that.
Do you like Broadway, Pimp?
I've never been.
Yeah, we need to watch like Les Mis and Phantom of the Opera.
No, I won't be doing
The
that.
movie
Book of
ones?
Mormon.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I'm Gene.
Don't interest me.
You don't know until you see it that you'll you don't
There's
know
no
if you like it or
cats,
not.
Pimp's not coming.
What about
There's no
Oliver?
what?
If there's no cats, Pimp ain't coming.
Oh.
There's a dog in Annie. We could watch Annie.
You've
I
never
don't
seen
watch that shit.
Wait, so
But you don't
did
like
seen-
musicals?
Oh, no.
Do you like new age music or classical?
I like some classical.
Some
I like
classical.
some new age.
Yeah. Do you like bluegrass?
It's not. It's some. I like old brother White though. I
Okay.
thought you didn't like country.
I like bluegrass. There's a difference. Just like you just said, you don't like bluegrass, so you cannot like bluegrass but like country. But I can't not like country and like bluegrass. It is not fucking country.
It's country
it's folkier
music.
than country. No, it's folk.
Bluegrass is country
folk,
music.
Folk.
Bluegrass is
Folk
country
you.
music.
Folk you. You like folk
Fucking
music?
Country. I like folk music. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of just about every genre. Now I'm not, there's some genres I lean to are more like blues, of course. I'm a blues head. Love
Jazz?
the blues. Jazz, I like jazz. I don't like scatter jazz, but I like jazz.
Yeah. I don't like elevator jazz.
I don't like that shit go. I don't like that shit, but I do like good jazz music.
What about
But
like barbershop quartet or like
Yeah.
Armacore.
Acapella. You like some acapella bands?
Acapella.
I like some acapella, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like. I'm not too big on the barbershop quartets, but yeah.
No? What about opera?
Mm,
I actually really like opera.
Metal?
yeah, some. You know, I like metal.
Yeah, but you're always like, yeah, some, and then you mostly lean into country rock.
I do not lean toward country music. Nah,
Classic rock.
I like classic rock. Yeah,
You
I
lean
like.
mostly towards classic rock, and then your secondary is country music.
I really like.
No, my first is blues.
But I never hear you listen to the damn blues when we're like, well, was it William Elliott Whitmore? I still have that fella on some of my lists.
Yeah,
That
he's a
shit
bad
is good.
motherfucker. But he ain't
Yeah, I
really
like
blues
that.
though.
No, but that was the last time you gave me a music
Fuck.
recommendation, you piece of shit. What have you been
Elliot
listening to?
Whitmore's a bad bitch though. He's a badass.
But you gotta tell me some new shit because that was the last time you gave me something new.
All right, Elliot Whitmore is. By the way, if you guys don't know who Elliot Whitmore is, check him out. He's fucking awesome.
Old Devils.
Listen
That's
to
still
him
my
in a
favorite
while.
one.
I haven't listened to him in quite a while, actually, though.
I actually just listened to Old Devils 2
Oh,
or 3
that
years
was
ago.
good. That's a good
Yeah, I
song.
like that one. I like that one. That was a good look on your part.
You like Elliot Whitmore, Trubisky?
I don't know.
I don't know. You ought to check him out sometime.
Should I?
I'd say one of my favorite genres is piano rock, like Billy Joel, Elton John, Ben Folds.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to them.
they have good songs, but as an album, think you would just like listen to that all day?
I have.
Will you sing
played-
along?
No, not really.
John be singing.
And Reason wants to hear me sing.
I do.
Sing.
I've been asking you to sing for like a year now.
Sing for
Sing,
me,
John.
Sing for me.
Yeah.
Sing for me.
Maybe
My angel of
I'll
music.
sing outside a live stream.
Sing for us, Gene.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
Nope, that's not fair enough. Sing for us, Gene.
Sing.
Good. I got.
Sing it, John!
No, I'm
Piece of
too
shit.
nervous on.
All right.
Look at Gene.
Well, we're about to go anyway, John. I don't want to hear your horrible fucking voice anyway.
You're just a meanie.
Probably sound like you're a bull. Probably sound like a Pekingese getting fucked by a bull in a hailstorm.
Whoa.
Why are you mean a Pekingese?
Whoa.
I'll pick your knees. I don't know
They're
why.
not crusty.
I always say that shit to Luna, though. Like, she'll say something like, she'll say bass drum, and I'll say, I'll bass your drums.
You.
I always
They
say,
just stick with the classic. You're a bass drum.
you're a bass drum. All right, motherfuckers and motherfuckettes, it is time to end the show.
Yeah?
It's funny now how you, what? What's your shirt say, Trubisky?
Oh, it's funny how you think I'm listening.
Well, nobody thinks you're listening, Trubisky.
Sometimes people do.
You
That's not
never
like-
And that's
listen.
funny when they do. When they think,
Shep's got stoner ADD.
shut up.
He got stoner ad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thanks, John, Brazen, Trubisky. Thank you all. Thank everybody. All right, Trubisky, end the shit. Bye, guys.
Click the link I
I'm not
put in
gonna
the
show
chat.
my
Peace.
content.
No, we're not going to show your content. It's too late. Check out John Morgan.